welcome back. I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day, and today we are playing Bard class in Ranked Standard. When this deck pops off, it is insane. Bard class is a 2-mana enchantment. Legendary creatures you control enter the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on them. That part's not hugely important, but it does make all your creatures size up a little bit, and so it actually is fairly powerful, even if it's not the most immediate effect you really want out of this card. The real power comes from leveling up to level 2. Legendary spells you cast cost a red and a green less to cast. This effect reduces only the amount of colored mana you pay. So that's the big boy here. That means Targnar, which normally costs a red and a green, now costs 0. Magda costs 1. Goro costs 1. Your 3 drops in Tovolar and Sevilla also cost 1, and then everything else is basically discounted down to 2 mana total. So you get massive discounts across the board, which is incredible. And then finally, if you pay 5 mana, you level it up to level 3. Whenever you cast a legendary spell, exile the top 2 cards of your library, you may play them this turn. So if you get to level 5, you should essentially win the game, unless you're like down to low life and like can't block like a fly or something like that. Because then every time you play a legendary creature, you'll exile 2 cards. Hopefully one of them is a legendary creature. You play a legendary creature, exile 2 more, keep going. You should assemble a massive board. And if you can hit Goro off of that, you can pump them all with haste and just go in for the kill. That's the crux of the deck. It's all about Bard class. I will say in the 3-drop slot, we're running Kodama of the West Tree, which is fantastic in this deck. It is a 3-mana 3/3 legendary creature. Modified creatures you control have trample. Since everything comes in with a +1/+1 counter on it, everything is modified. So your creatures have trample, and when a modified creature you control deals combat damage to a player, search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. So if you swing in with a bunch of modified creatures off of Bard class, you just get all your lands out of your deck onto the battlefield, then you can level up Bard class and pop off from there. This is a definite 4 of. Similarly, we run Asika, God of the Tree. It itself has Vigilance, and you can tap it for 1 mana of any color, but it also makes every other legendary creature you control have Vigilance and tap for any color. So if you have Asika on the tree, you can attack with all your legendary creatures with have Vigilance, and then either hang them back to block because they have Vigilance, or tap them after combat for mana to play more things. So this is also a definite 4 of. Rest of the deck, we got Helena and Helena, which is just a super powerful card, 4 of her as well. And then some flex spots and Goro for haste, which I talked about. Arlen, which can be very good. And then lastly, 1 Phylath, just because, like, if you're playing Kodama, I really wanted to see Kodama pop off with Phylath, and you have all these lands enter the battlefield. And this says whenever a land enters the battlefield and you control, put 4 +1/+1 counters on target plant you control. I thought that'd be sweet. He's pretty expensive, but I feel like given, like, the ramp we have in Magda and Bard class, that makes this closer to a 4 or 5 drop most of the time, so it's fine to stick one of those in there. Cards I'm not playing. Mirror Box. Just, I just don't think play this. I think it's not worth it. I think it's too slow. 3 mana, do nothing. And most of the time, you don't really have an issue with the legendary rule. If, like, your opponent, if you're having an issue, like, your opponent is going to be aggressive against you, and then you can trade off your legendary creatures and play a backup one anyway. I think it's just a waste of a slot in the deck. Don't play it. That's the deck. If you've been enjoying my content and you want to help support me, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment for the algorithm, let me know what deck I should play next. Hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Okay, we can make this work. Little Magda on 2, most likely. Curve into Kodama. Get our tap land out of the way. Yeah, probably doing Magda on 2 into Kodama. Unfortunately, do not have the Bard class. Okay. Magda it is. Up against Boros so far. Seaside 720. Innkeeper, okay. Can trade with the Magda. We'll see if they want to or not. Kumano. Kumano pairs really well with Kodama next turn. How do we make that work? We can also just play Helena and Elena this turn, which is also really good with Kodama. Yeah, I think that's where we want to be. More red currently, I suppose. We can do more green. Okay, here we go. Attack here, see if they trade or not. Play Helena and Elena this turn. Next turn, play Kodama and try to ramp like crazy. And they might not have a whole lot of removal for us. Let's see. Oh, red 2. Naya Chariots. Okay. How much of an issue is that? It's actually not a massive issue, right? Because we get +2/+2. Ooh, Bard class 2, though. How much does that matter? So if we do that, we could play Targnar instead. I would love to ramp with Kodama this turn, though. And they just trade off against Targnar. Actually, we get Targnar plus something else for free. That's got to be better, right? Let's go for Bard class. Oh, we have to level it up. Shit, I forgot. Okay, my bad. My bad. Mistake there. First game of the day with the deck. When it goes down to 19. Yeah, no attacks here. My bad. I was thinking the first effect was you get the cost reduction. It'll be next turn we have to do that. So a little bit slower than anticipated. Definitely would have been better to get the Kodama off this turn. Would have been powered up to a 5-5 with Halana and Elena. Okay, they're running the Jugan Chariot combo here. Alright, Chariot attack, no blocks. I think we stick with our old plan. Power up Bard class. We get Targnar down. Comes in as a 3-3. We can also get Magda. More mana this turn. Seems decent. Put the counters here. We really want to attack like that. Get in there. Create a treasure token. We can play Seville Ice Shaper this after combat. When it goes down to 12. Alright, seems to be working out so far. 3-5 acquired. Next turn we'll play Kodama, go nuts with our land acquisition. Tap land. Skyclave app. Alright, they take the Seville. And do we trade with the Targnar is the question. Oh, they take Alana and Elena. Okay, that's fine. Do they want to run the cat into our Seville Ice Shaper? It looks like they do. I guess we can double block. So are we blocking this? We'll lose one of our precious attackers. We'll play Kodama. Everything will have trample. Taking 4 is pretty bad. I mean, we have to take out the Chariot eventually. We'll have a lot of damage with trample, though. I think no blocks here. It's really tough, right? It's going to be a lot of damage. We'll take it all. Try to hit them with a big trample turn. Go down to 12. They play another blocker. Let's see how much trample damage we can get through this turn. Okay, and we get a 2-2 as well. Definitely playing out Kodama. Okay. Let's see what we can pull off here. That's a ton of damage. Most of it is trample. Alright, they trade with Magda. They take the block there. That one doesn't have trample. We are down to 12. Opponent goes down to 1. Unfortunately, we can't play out backup Targnar, but we do get to ramp a massive amount. Is it just forests or basic lands? Okay. They scoop! Alright, first game there. Yeah, Bard class. Just remember, you don't get the discount effect off the bat. That's the +1 counter. We'll do better next time, I promise. Bard class on 2. Nice. Let's keep. Start here. Sugarheart. Okay. White. Usher. Mono white aggro. Kumano. Play you in green. I think we definitely drop Bard class. Next turn, level it up and play Targnar for free. Let's see if we can catch up with our slow start. I think it could be okay. I mean, if they run like infinite. Man, the other thing is Skyclave app could just take the Bard class. That's going to be painful. Down to 17. Okay. Well, here we go. Free Targnar. And we'll take our Tovolar as well. Very nice. Okay, that's some beef to deal with. Let's see if they just go Brutal Cathar here. Skyclave app. Do they take Bard class, though? They don't. They take the Tovolar. Okay. We'll trade off with the Usher. They eye the Usher. They eye the Targnar. They put it there. Ah, okay. Yep, we'll take this trade. That's fine. Well, the other option is to play Halana and Elena. Wow, if we hit a land here, other creatures have Vigilance. That would be so devastating against them. We don't have to block. If we go land, Asika, Halana, Elena, it's really strong. We'll take one more beating this turn. See what happens. We don't hit land. And unfortunately, we draw the backup Targnar. So that's kind of annoying. What would that make that? A 3/6? That's still pretty good. So we can go like this. We can go like this. They scoop on that? Really? I feel like we had a game going. Like, I don't know. I don't think that was that clear cut. Just like play 4 Skyclave Laps and 4 Brutal Cathars and you win. That's kind of a weenie they scooped. I'll take it though. Bard class in Diamond, ranking up. Sweet. Let's rock and roll, baby. Kumano on 1, Bard class on 2. Turn 3, level up Bard class, go Magda. Have Phylath in the books for when we're ready for it. Oh, we need another land for that plan, but we'll see how it goes. Golgari, okay. Nice. We'll get Bard class down this turn. That means when we level it up, we can get a Targnar for free at the very minimum. If we don't hit that next land. Uh-oh. Please don't kill my enchantment. They're just reading it. I think they're just reading it. I don't think they're going to kill it, right? They wouldn't do that. Who would do that? What do we do in Golgari these days? I remember the old days when Sultai Binding was just everything. Witherbloom Command? Oh, come on. Dude, who plays that? I'm so mad right now. Okay. Fine, we definitely need mana, so it's definitely a Magda turn. Oh. Okay, bob him for 2, down to 17. Who plays Witherbloom Command? Literally no one plays Witherbloom Command. Phylath looking very expensive currently. They eye the Magda. Magda goes down. Raven Feeblement. Alright, we are up against a pro gamer right here. Opponent has answers to everything. I think they saw our deck ahead of time. And they have a 1/3 blocker for us. Okay, we actually hit land, which is nice. More red currently is needed. Go Kumano. This Targnar, I guess. Probably attack here. They might not block if they're afraid. Give me that cheese damage. Give me that cheese. Nope, no cheese acquired. Sad. Sad cheese. Okay, we'll play out Targnar. Next turn, we'll get a 3/3 Goro. Can give it haste. That will trigger Targnar if we attack with everything. Pump everyone up by +1/+0. See, that's enough. Opponent could go turn 4 Binding here. I can't believe they killed our Bard class on turn 2. And they played Raven Feeblement. This is just... I'm just devastated right now. What do we got? Sorolf Realm Eater, 3/3. Ugh. Blood Chief's Thirst? Oh my god, they're going to destroy us. It's Jank versus Jank. I mean, we deserve this matchup. Kodama. And we can make it a 4/4. I suspect we're going to lose this game, though. We're kind of out of gas without the Bard class. No attacks. I think if they remove one more creature, we might just scoop. Out of Salt. Oh, god. That even has an effect? What even is that? The beginning of your upkeep. Number of counters removed this way. Okay, I guess that was a 1-mana creature. Yep. I think that's about game. Oh, man. I'll give it 1 draw, but that's pretty much it. I can't believe they removed Bard class. So mean. So unkind. Yeah, that's it. I'll even give them a good game. All right, your jank has beaten my jank. I'll admit it. Scoop. Okay, Bard class on 2. Let's rock and roll, baby. Bard class on 2. Level up on 3. Play Targnar. Ooh, that's a pretty good draw, too. Okay, I'm feeling good. Up against control. It's going to be a little dirty, but we'll do our best here. Just for fun, okay? Field of Ruin, nice. Opponent could be stuck on land. Let's see if they Jawari our beautiful Bard class on 2. No stick at all. Feels good. Okay, Azorius. Do nothing. Well, we should be okay playing around counter magic for the most part. We'll attempt this. We can start with a Magda, I suppose. See if they want to counter it. They don't. No stick at all. Okay. Feeling good. They won't have Doomscar on 4 at least. They also need double white in general for that. Pretty explosive start by us. Now we can Kodama and... We'll see. We'll see. We can at least Kodama this turn. Ramp like crazy. And maybe level up Bard class after that. Removal here, looks like. They read Magda. They read Targnar. Who is the bigger threat? I'd probably take out Magda. Just because mana is so important in this game. They're thinking. Just for fun is thinking. Okay. Fading Hope to Magda. It is more expensive as well. Let's see if we can keep Bard class around. 4th land by the opponent. They do have double white, so we have to think about... So we can play Halana and Elena. And someone else to get through hasty damage. It's all going to get swept up next turn. The other option is just to play Kodama. And get a little bit of ramp on. I think I'd rather push damage this turn. So let's start here. Play around Juwari. Okay, it lands. We'll attempt to put you out and give you haste to get that extra treasure. We probably won't play Sevilla after combat, just so we're not running into a Doomscar. Unless they remove, if they remove something here, I think that's a stronger implication they do not have Doomscar. And they also haven't foretold anything on game, all game. Rope comes out. Just for fun is thinking. Okay, we move to combat. 6-5, hasty Magda. Wow. I have to imagine they have something here. We attack. We get the trigger from Targnar and Magda. So they're not doing anything before we declare our attackers, which is interesting. They take it all. Okay, so I think that implies like a Memory Deluge or something. I don't think we want to play Sevilla into this. I'm just not that interested in running right into a Doomscar. I think they're going to try to Deluge into a Doomscar now. That's what I would do if I was them. Land Doomscar. So we can follow it up with another Halana. And maybe a hasty Kodama or something. Okay, 5th land. Do they have the Doomscar right now? They might not. Sunset Reverie. Okay, 2 blockers, gain a life. Oh man, our trample from Kodama is going to be so good against that. Nice. Well, actually not that nice. An okay draw. We're definitely going to play Kodama. And then with our last 2... Doesn't really matter because we can't make anything else hasty. So we can wait till later to do it. So let's start here. Give Kodama haste. Everyone's got trample now. There's a ton of damage coming through. Whew. They have to take out Kodama. That's got to be their prime target. Otherwise, the chump blocks do nothing. Yep, Fateful Absence. All right, no more trample. That's okay. Get in there. Again, we are still thinking about we're still thinking about Doomscar. They definitely did not draw it last turn, so they would have to top deck it here. So the question is, how much do we play into that? We would love to level up the Bard class. We could drop an Ice Shaper. It's not bad. Arlen plays pretty well. We can drop an Arlen here, I think. I'm okay with that. And we can even plus to play around Doomscar. I like that a lot. So even if we Doomscar, we can still flash in one of our creatures and keep putting the pressure on. And if they do nothing, then we flip to Night Side. So there's a lot of different angles we're working right now. And of course, if we level up Bard class, a lot of value baked into that too, just off the draw. Opponent's thinking. Again, they would have had to have top decked Doomscar here, and I doubt they did. Otherwise, they'd probably just fire it off here. Too much power on the battlefield right now. Land, 6 mana available. Even if they play Leer, they go Leer into Fading Hope. Farewell. No. All artifacts, creatures, and enchantments. Damn. I don't think there's anything we can do about that. Artifacts, creatures, and enchantments, yeah. I guess we can tap you for mana, right? Will that matter? No, because we can't use it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's rough. Okay. Brutal. I'm so glad we played Arlen at least. Okay. Well, that was a setback. Bard class. Ice Shaper. I guess we want to play another Bard class. Try to get things cooking again. That was brutal. Five, 6. I guess we technically have lethal if we put the Targnar down. But I think I'd rather get the second Bard class cooking. I doubt this game will end this coming turn. So glad we played Arlen. Whew. Brutal farewell. So we had played Targnar. We attacked with total of 6. Attacking creatures get +1/+1. So we'd be attacking with 9. So that would be lethal on the board, but I'd be very surprised if they have nothing to pick off one of those before we enter combat. I don't know my music. Tap lands, okay. We flipped a Night Side. Uh-oh. That's pretty bad for them. Level up Bard class. I mean, we can't really... We get mana out of that, too. That's so good. Wow. Or we can just... I mean, 5/5 Indestructible Trample's got to be the way to go, right? And then they have to have Exile to deal with it, or Bounce. Let's try it. That's a ton of damage. Probably drop Halana and Elena as well. Again, just keep increasing our damage output here. Because they'll probably want to kill Arlen, but maybe they can't answer everything at once. They Jawari that, but that means they have to have an answer for Arlen as well. They have to have Fading Hope here, I think, basically. Nope, take it all. Okay, that was game. Nice. Whew, that farewell gave us a run for our money, but man, Arlen came in clutch that game. That was sweet. Okay, not bad. Kumano into Magda. Seems good. One of Arlen showing up. We'll see what they play. It's possible Targnar is better if a 3/3 beefier body is more relevant against the Driller. It is mono-way aggro. Stonebinder's familiar version. Cool. Yeah, I think we can Magda. That's fine. Yeah, next turn we'll Kodama. Hopefully. If they play Thalia, it's pretty bad. Let's see. They play Thalia. It's pretty bad. Punish for not playing Targnar. We get a 2/2. It's not big enough to do anything this turn. And Arlen is now priced out as well. Well, here comes the Kodama. No attacks into the first striker. Three lands by the opponent. They're thinking what to play here. We need a Bard class. We need to outsize Thalia. Skyclave app takes the Kodama. Okay. Yep. Thalia, a huge issue right now. Familiar up to a 2/2. What if they attack with it? They could. They're thinking about it. I hope they attack with Thalia. Oh, they do. Nice. That means we can attack with Magda back? Cool. I think no blocks here. We could trade with the Familiar. Yeah, we probably trade with the Familiar here. That is very good for us. Now we can play Arlen, which isn't bad. Asika. Are you worth anything? I don't think so. I think we attack with Magda, play Arlen, and just hope they don't have Brutal Cathar. Alright, pray they don't have removal. They probably run a bunch of Portable Hole too, which is bad. So we could just lose Arlen right here, but I think that's kind of the play we have to make at this point. Tap land. Is it Brutal Cathar? Familiar is a portable hole. Sun Gold Sentinel. Okay, we get a reprieve this turn. They take Kumano. That's fine. Do they attack, though? World Sculptor. Interesting. Definitely going to plus here. Do nothing. Flip to nighttime. Play a flash in Asika, right? Flash in Asika, flash in Targnar. Next turn, play Pylath. Now, if we do this now, we'll have 3, 4, 5. Okay, not enough for Pylath, I don't think. No attacks. Antier. Okay, this will be fun. Let's see what happens. Luminarch, sure. See where the counters go. This will be a very interesting combat. They know we're going to flash in some stuff. They don't know what. And if we double spell, we flip back. Do we want to flip back? 5/5 Indestructible Trample is kind of annoying for them to deal with. We don't have to double spell. Like, I'm planning to go Asika and Targnar for Dane. Non-creature spells, that's fine. Okay, pass the combat. Let's see what's up here. They could go Sentinel, Resolve. Okay, pass to attackers. My turn, that's it. All right. So we're definitely flashing in you. Do we also flash in Targnar and flip back to daytime? Because again, if we don't, we get this 5/5 Indestructible, which is pretty sweet. I think I like that better. Let's stay on nighttime. Oh, wait, did they double spell this turn? Yeah, they did. All right, so it's going to flip anyway, so we might as well play this. Oh, Helana Elena. Very nice. We're still going to plus. Now, the question is, do we have any attacks here? We can flash in a massive Pylath to just screw him over. So if we do that, we'll have 3 more mana. 4. We can... The only question is, do we want to attack with anything this turn? I think the answer is... You don't have reach? Come on, giant tree creature. You don't have reach, really? You have reach, though. 2/3. First strike reach, but not big enough to block Redain. So we're going to lose Arlen. But we might have a giant swing on the way back with Pylath, hopefully. I know, it's my go. I know. Now, Targnar can also double its power and toughness, which is interesting. We don't really want to spend our mana that way, though. I think we end here and flash in Pylath and Helana and Elena. Arlen flips, but she's going to die to Redain this turn. Nothing we can do about that, unless we really want to chump with Helana and Elena, which I don't think we do. Skyclave App, who are you going to take? We'll have to see who they target first and see if we need the mana. They might target Asika? Because that's our mana source right now. Target Targnar. Do we need all the mana from that? I don't think we do. I think even if we don't have him, we still have 4 mana for Helana and Elena. So we can let that go. I think that's fine. We'll let it go. We'll spend our treasure instead. We could have tapped it for mana manually in case we need it, but they're going to move to combat here. So it'll fade before the next step. Here comes combat. I mean, they might not really attack into us. We'll see what they do. 2 attackers. Definitely Redain's going to take out Arlen, sadly. Yeah, and I don't think we want to trade Helana and Elena for that. I don't think it's worth it. I think we just take it. 2/3. Yeah. Just dies. Nothing we can do about that. Okay. Here comes Pylath, World Sculptor. Alright, we've got some blockers now. Oh, man, why did I not get the ability? Oh, it's not a legendary creature. Okay, I mismathed that, but that's okay. We'll play out the lands. One of these plants can get massive. Interesting. We want to keep Phylath around, for sure. The 5/6. We probably want to get in with the 5/6. Is there anyone else we want to get in with? We could make Magdabic. I think we just want a giant. Alright, you can get in there. I think we'll just do it like that for now. They can only chump block for so long. This will be an interesting race. Honestly, if we keep hitting land, we can keep making giant plants, which would be good. They take it all. Wow. Opponent goes down to 9. Interesting. We might force them into some really bad blocks. This turn, we should remember to manually tap Magda. So we didn't get... I thought... I was thinking every creature got the tap ability, but it's only legendaries. So we were not able to tap the wolves for extra mana to flash in Halana on our turn. Ended up not mattering because we drew land anyway, but that's what happened there. But I do want to make sure we manually tap Magda for the treasure this turn. I don't think we have a dragon. Brutal Cathar, that's pretty bad. Oh, comes in on Night Side. Interesting. So as long as we don't double spell, it won't flip. I wonder if they put the counter on the Redain and try to just raise us that way, but we're going to have some big creatures. What is the play? Now, they will have Cave of the Frost Dragon with another land too, so it'll kind of be close. They will have some significant flying threats that we can't block unless we chump with Halana and Elena. I think this goes on Redain here. I'll be surprised if it doesn't. Yep, there it goes. Sure. We'll see how they attack first, then we'll tap Magda for treasure. Yeah, we don't have a dragon in here. We could put a dragon. We could put, like, one Inferno in the deck, which is interesting. Maybe it's worth it. Sungold Sentinel. All right, they're going for it. So that's pretty bad. We're taking 7 per turn. Essentially unblockable damage. Alright, I don't think we can block this, even with our multicolored cards. Unless any of you guys are colorless. So I can just block it with Magda, right? Because that's not green. Can I block you? No, I can't. Alright, block there. Tap, doesn't matter. Pass the damage, trade. I think they forgot about that. Okay, Kumano offers a little extra damage. Where do we put our counters? I mean, we could attack with Phylath to put on even more pressure. Eventually we want to force them into some bad blocks. I mean, if we make Phylath giant, they're really not going to want to block it. Move to combat here. I think that's where we're at. I think we get in there with Phylath. Who knows if we'll draw more lands this game. Like, we're coming down to it here. We're going to take 4 per turn. Let's press like this. Phylath has Vigilance because it is a legendary creature. They might throw away a lot of resources. They do want to. Okay. That's actually quite fine with us. Yep, that's all good. Opponent goes down to 2. That didn't even block that one. We got him for 1 more damage here. Now they're in a really bad spot. Interesting. Okay, that's annoying, but still not bigger than our 7/8. It's only going to get bigger with Halana and Elena each turn. I think they're in trouble. Verdane goes up to a 5/6, then a 6/7 with Luminarch. It's getting close. It is getting close. Okay, and they have more lifelink for the Intrepid Adversary. That was a huge draw for them. Now, at some point, we can chump block with Halana and Elena. Damn. We don't have a creature. And, of course, we draw the land, so we miss having Phylath, but whatever. Keep pressing on. We have no ability to be unblockable. I think we just still make a giant plant token. They could chump block with Thalia. That'd be a pretty decent chump block for them. Yep. Okay. Oh, man. That Intrepid Adversary was a big draw for them. And here. They're down to 1. Another Kumano off the top is a win. So we'll take 6 damage from Redain this turn. We have 1 more turn to win. They put the counter there. They just want the lifelink. No blocks. 1 more time. Go down to 4. We'll get an extra attacker off of Kumano, but it's not going to be enough against the adversary life gain. And they have a Brotokathar to boot. Comes in on the night side. We draw more lands. Punished for trading off the Phylath. And that's just game. No, we can block with Halana and Elena, I guess. Which we have to. Is there anyone else that can get in there? Make you a 4... I think we have to make this bigger. I mean, they have to block everything. If we make this a 4/7, I know whose turn it is. We have to get rid of everything all the time. Let's put it on Asika. No, Asika can't get to the Redain anyway, so it has to go here. All right, we chump block Halana and Elena, and we pray they don't hit a land for Cave, because that is lethal as well. They probably drop off the Aspirant this turn. Nope, they drop off a Skyclave App. No, they don't. They take their life gain now. Okay. Opponent goes up 7. I don't think we need to play out the lands. I mean, it doesn't really matter. All right, this is it. Last turn of the game. If they have land, they win with Cave. Actually, I guess we can still block? So you have to chump this turn with Halana and Elena and win on the crackback. That's it. That's all there is to it. Or we draw into another Halana and Elena. 3, 4, 5. They have 5 blockers. So we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 of them will get through. That means we'll only get in for 2 damage currently. It's gotta be better than that. Some hesitation here by the opponent. Hopeful initiate. That's it. All right. Top deck or lose. It's more land. If only we had kept Phylath, we would have won. And we have nothing with reach. So we'll just pray they mess up here, but that's game. Oh, so painful. We were very close. And then just hit a string of land at the end. If we had kept Phylath, maybe we would have gotten through it. I don't know. I don't know, man. There's no way they missed the blocks here, right? 3, 6, 3, 6, 7. We get him for 1 damage. It's game. I probably won't waste your time with this. I'll probably just concede. Unless they try to be... Maybe they're trying to play around with something funky. Yep, that's game. All right. Damn. Oh, flooded out of the end there. Pretty good game. Damn Phylath. Okay. Very awkward. No green. Have to mulligan. Better. Keep. Well. I guess we're putting back one of the Asikas. So, yeah, I guess we're playing this tap. Doesn't really matter. No Kumano on 1. We will go Bard class on 2. Okay. Here goes Bard class. Shatter Skull Smashing. What do we know about this? Not sure what the opponent is playing just yet. Could just be mono red. Yeah, definitely could be mono red aggro. Okay. So if we level you up, we don't have enough mana to play Asika. Because because it costs 1 and a green at that point. So I think we just play this out as a 2/5 blocker, which is pretty good. Let's see if they can get through that. 5 toughness is a lot. Like, there aren't that many burn spells that can get them there. I may have brickwalled them for a little while. Rabbit Battery can make it a 3/3. And then attack and use, like, play with fire to get the rest of the way. They have no mana left. Did they play a land this turn? We'll take this block. It's okay. Interesting. Well, I think we want to level this up, at least. We don't have a lot else going on. This guy has Vigilance, though, so might as well get in there. Double Kumano this turn. One goes down to 19. Down to 18. We'll get in there with our Vigilance creature. Down to 16. Okay. Now, if we can go land, level up Ranger class, play something, that'd be pretty good. They attack with everything. Sure, we'll continue to block here. Take 3. We'll crack back with 2. Nice. Okay. We have 6 mana total. If we level this up, we can't get the effects now anyway. But we're about to have a massive Halana and Elena and a massive Vigilance creature, so I don't think we can pass that up. Jesus. Excuse my French. That's a big creature. 7/10 Vigilance against mono red aggro. I don't think you're getting out of that one. I don't think so. Yep. Nice. All right, that was cool. I'm glad that panned out. Okay, we can keep this. Mono whites. Paladin class. Okay, a little better than Usher. Nothing to do on 1. Does make flashing things in on their turn a little more expensive. Dahlia. Okay. Probably no Arla in this game, is what we're learning this far. Here comes the Magda. If by some miracle they do not have a blocker for us, we can attack. And I mean, we don't have a 4-drop anyway. We'll probably just drop a Sika this turn, I guess. Could play Tovolar if we think we can get in for any damage to draw that card. No blocks. 2 to the face. Usher, they're stuck on land. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. So we'll probably attack with, if we play you and tap Magda for mana, it's only 2 mana left, so it's not really worth it. Probably just attack and play Tovolar. Let's see if they block here. They might not. Yeah, they do. All right, that's fine. No big deal. Now, Sika lets us Arlen next turn. I guess we can Arlen regardless, actually. Let's get Tovolar cooking. We'd love to draw more cards if the opportunity strikes. They could, you know, be stuck on land, only have 3 drops in hand. Nope, hit the 3rd land drop. Let's see that Brutal Cathar Skyclave app action. Paladin class. Are they going to level it up? Oh, man, this is like the best game for us. Now we get to draw a card, too. They might not attack. Let's see. They don't. Okay. We do flip to nighttime, though. 2/4/4. That's big. We can play Arlen as well on night and just get in as a 5/5 trample. Oh, that's huge. Auto pay. Okay. That is a big girl. 9 damage coming in. Draw 2. Yeah, that's a lot to deal with. They read Tovolar. We don't have any mana to spend on the ability. You can pay X red and a green to give a creature +X/+O and trample. 2 cards. Oh, hell yeah. One of them's land. All right, we got Kodama this coming turn, though. I guess we don't have anything modified, so it's not a huge deal. Now, if we play a Sika, we can also attack with Vigilance. So we probably run back the same trick. We don't even want a double spell, really, do we? We don't really want a double spell. We are okay playing out a Sika, though, I think. Doesn't really matter. I guess we can tap it. I think we're fine on nighttime, though. I think we want to stick on nighttime as long as we can. So, yeah, I think we'll just pump the last 2 mana into Arlen to take their chump block there. Nothing. Okay. Actually, that's irrelevant, right? Because it's X equals 0 anyway. And we don't need trample, so that's fine. Opponent goes down to 16. Again, I don't think we double spell. We draw a card. Yeah, I really like Arlen on the night side. That's just a huge issue for them to deal with. Let's see if they're able to double spell this turn. They scoop. Yeah, can't handle it. All right. Feels good. Feels good. All right, that is a hand right there. Kumano into Bard class, which isn't ideal because you don't get the +1/+1 counter, but it's still fine. I mean, we could play Targnar instead, but that's probably not what we want to do. Probably just take our Bard class and get our free mana's value worth. Scourge. I'm pretty sure I've played this guy before. I feel like they're mill. That's what I'm feeling. Bard class this turn. Level up Targnar Goro next turn. I'm pretty sure they're mill. Tap land. Okay. You do get a 2/2, which is nice. We want to level you up, play Targnar and Goro. We'll attack here first. No stick. Okay, here comes the level up. For free. Probably play Sevilla. That's a decent board. Goro and Helana Elena. If we can get one more land, we can also use the Goro effect to give everyone haste, which is a ton of damage right off the bat. They might not have amazing answers for us. I don't remember if they're mill or just like, is it control? Expressive Iteration. Doesn't rule anything out yet. I still think they're mill. Opponent thinking. Okay. One to the hands. Lands. Play lands. They have not passed the turn. They probably have Fading Hope here. I don't think they really want to bounce. I don't know. I mean, we can just replay that one. I'm not sure about the decision. Because no one has haste right now. They don't know what we have in our hand. Arlen. Probably Helana plus Kumano this turn. Or even Helana plus Goro is really good. Just give you haste. That's so much damage. 6/6? Is that lethal? Oh, it's so close. Opponent down to 2. That's brutal. Oh, all right. I think I'll call it there. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment for the algorithm, or just let me know what deck I should play next. I am Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time.